Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's tutorial, I will demonstrate how to draft the pattern for a side peplum blouse. Hi, my name is Aya and welcome to 011 Clothing Tutorials. On this channel, I upload DIYs, pattern drafting and sewing tutorials. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So now, let's get right into the tutorial. Thank you. I'll be working with the following items: tape measure, paper scissors, pens, tracing wheel. Ideally, a pencil should be used to draft a pattern, but for tutorial purpose, I'll be using these marker pens, rulers and curves, calculator, a full-scale basic bodice pattern, and my basic sleeve pattern. This is my full-scale basic bodice pattern, which I drafted using the bust dart technique. The link to the tutorial will be above and in the description box below. So as to alter this basic bodice pattern into a side peplum blouse, I will need these additional measurements: shoulder to underbust 13 inches, around underbust 34 inches, cleavage depth 3 inches. This cleavage depth is how deep I want the front neck depth to be from the base of the neckline. So I will measure this from the base of the neckline downwards. In short, what this measurement allows us to do is to decide the amount of cleavage that we want to reveal, and this is entirely dependent on the person you are making the outfit for. I will start with the front pattern. The cleavage depth that I'm working with is 3 inches. So from the base of the front neck depth, I will measure and mark 3 inches downwards like this. I will now square a horizontal line across, and this line is the cleavage line. Next, I will measure how wide I want the shoulders of the blouse to be, and in this case, I will measure and mark 2 inches from the shoulder tip at the armhole side like this. I will now connect these 2-inch points to the bust point like this, and the bust point is the tip of the waist dart on the bust line. Next, I will measure and mark 1.5 inches on the cleavage line away from the slanted line that connects the shoulder to the bust point. I will measure and mark 1.5 inches. And what I intend to do is the overbust tightening. So I will measure and mark 1.5 inches like this. I will now connect it to the bust point like this using a ruler. What I've done now is the overbust tightening. Next, I will do the underbust tightening. My shoulder to underbust measurement is 13 inches. So from this point, I will measure and mark 13 inches downwards like this. And I will square a horizontal line across. This line is the underbust line. My around underbust measurement is 34 inches. So what I will do now is to divide my around underbust measurement by 4, and this is 34 inches divided by 4, and this is equal to 8.5 inches. So on the underbust line, starting from the center front, I will measure and mark 8.5 inches like this. I will measure what I have left, and what I have left is 1.5 inches. I will now share this 1.5 inches into two, 1 inch and half an inch. So on the underbust line, I will measure and mark half an inch away from the dart leg closer to the center front. I will also mark the remaining 1 inch away from the dart leg closer to the side seam like this. I will now connect the 2 points together to the bust point like this. The bust point is the tip of the waist dart on the bust line. I will also connect these 2 points to the middle of the waist dart on the waistline like this. If you have a very flat tummy, you may also connect these 2 points straight down to the end of the waist dart like this. I won't be doing this. So now I'm done with the underbust tightening. I will now curve these sharp points here using my French curve like this. So now I'm done with the front alteration for now. I will now move over to the back pattern. I will make the back shoulder width 2 inches wide, just like I did for the front pattern. I will increase the basic back neck depth by 1.5 inches, making the total back neck depth 2.5 inches. I will now connect these 2 points together with a curve like this, so as to create a new back neckline curve. It is now time to create the side peplum, which is the main highlight of this blouse. So on the front pattern at the hem, I will measure and mark 1.5 inches away from the center front like this. Pattern at the hem, I will also measure and mark 1.5 inches away from the center back like this. This is the front waistline and this is the back waistline. So on the front pattern, I will connect this 1.5 inch point at the hem to the waistline at the side seam like this using a French curve. On the back pattern, I will connect the 1.5 inch point at the hem to the waistline at the side seam like this, also using a French curve. So that's it for the side peplum for now. This area that I'm shading right now will be cut out from the front pattern. I will now go ahead and cut out the front pattern pieces. I will close the bust dart like this using a sellotape. I will now trim off the excess paper at the sides like this. I will close this tiny leftover dart on the side peplum piece like this using a sellotape. I will redraw the curve at the upper edge like this. Then I will trim off the excess paper. I will now go ahead and cut out the back pattern pieces like this. I will close this tiny leftover dart on the side peplum piece like this using a sellotape. I will redraw the curve at the upper edge like this, and I will trim off the excess paper. So these are the two side peplum pieces for the front and for the back of the blouse. I will now go ahead and sellotape these two pieces together like this. Next, I will go ahead and draw the slash lines 2 inches away from each other like this. I will number all the pieces. I will now go ahead and slash open the peplum piece via the slash lines that I've already drawn on the pattern, but I won't cut them all the way through. I will now go ahead and spread it out on this new paper like this. I will use 2 inches each for the spread, and I will pin the pieces in place. Note that you can also spread them out directly on your fabric instead of another pattern paper like this. I will connect the spaces in between them like this. Then I will cut it out. I will remove the old pattern pieces like this. I will draw out the middle line. I will label the front and the back, and also the upper part and also the middle line. So these are all the pattern pieces needed to make the blouse. Stay tuned for my next tutorial where I will cut and sew these pattern pieces on my fabric. If you find this video helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, share this video with your friends who are interested in sewing, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. See you in my next tutorial. Bye, and thank you so much for watching.